What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about a new generation of console gaming. So let's get into it. We're exploring the decline of Xbox's once dominant position, the rise of the PlayStation since the PS4, and critically, why the Steam machine might just offer a superior gaming experience compared to those rivals. Let's start by examining the curious case of Xbox. Once a powerhouse, particularly in the Xbox 360 era, Microsoft has seemed to lose its footing. The Xbox 360 was a monumental success, especially in the US, offering a robust online experience with Xbox Live. It offered groundbreaking exclusives and a truly competitive edge against the PlayStation 3. Gamers flocked to it, appreciating its user-friendly interface and strong multiplayer offerings. However, the transition to the Xbox One marked a significant misstep. Microsoft's initial reveal was fraught with controversial policies surrounding an always online requirement and digital rights management, and a strong emphasis on entertainment features like TV over pure gaming. The message to the core gaming audience was muddled, and the perception of the console suffered immensely. While many of these policies were later revised, the damage to the public perception was already done. The PS4 launched around the same time and was perceived as the gamer's console from the outset. It focused squarely on powerful hardware and a commitment to gaming first. This initial stumble allowed PlayStation to gain a significant momentum and a lead it's largely maintained. With the launch of the Xbox Series X and S, Microsoft has struggled to fully recapture its former glory. While Game Pass is a fantastic value proposition, offering a vast library of games for a monthly subscription, it hasn't translated to the same level of console sales. Exclusives were once a cornerstone of console appeal and have been inconsistent for Xbox. While they have acquired numerous studios, the output of system-selling titles has been slower than many fans hoped, and some highly anticipated releases have faced delays or mixed receptions, such as Starfield and Halo Infinite. Furthermore, with almost all first-party games launching at the same time on PC, the unique selling proposition of owning an Xbox diminishes for many PC gamers. If you can play the same games, often with better graphics and frame rates on your existing PC, the incentive to buy a dedicated Xbox console becomes less compelling unless you prefer the console or don't own a gaming PC. This strategy, while beneficial for expanding Microsoft's reach, inadvertently cannibalizes console sales and weakens the argument for Xbox as a primary gaming device. Conversely, the PlayStation 5's rise has been nothing short of spectacular. Building on the immense success of the PlayStation 4, Sony entered the current generation with clear objectives and a strong legacy. The PS4 absolutely dominated previous generation, thanks to a combination of powerful hardware, a focus on narrative-driven gaming, and an unwavering commitment to delivering compelling exclusives. Titles like God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, and The Last of Us Part 2 became synonymous with the PlayStation brand. They established a reputation for quality and cinematic experience. This strong foundation provided an excellent launchpad for the PS5. The PlayStation 5 itself arrived with significant hype for most, and its sleek, futuristic design and innovative DualSense controller with haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, along with a powerful SSD, dramatically reducing load times, immediately set it apart. These hardware innovations weren't just incremental, they genuinely enhanced the gaming experience. The launch lineup included games like Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, and since then, titles such as God of War Ragnarok and Horizon Forbidden West. Furthermore, Sony has maintained a clear distinction between its console offerings and PC, with most first-party titles coming to PC much later. This focused strategy, combined with innovative hardware and a continuous flow of acclaimed exclusives, has cemented the PS5's status as the current generation's dominant console. Now, let's turn our attention to the Steam Machine. The original Steam Machine initiative in 2014 was arguably ahead of its time. It aimed to bring PC gaming into the living room with dedicated hardware running Linux-based SteamOS, and while the concept was sound, the execution faced challenges. It included a lack of unified hardware, inconsistent performance, and an evolving operating system. However, the spirit of the Steam Machine lives on and has found a new, highly successful form in Valve's Steam Deck. This handheld PC is capable of connecting to a TV or monitor, perfectly encapsulates the core advantages of the Steam Machine philosophy from 2014. It was a major step in the right direction and an innovator in the handheld gaming space, inspiring many other companies to follow suit, like Asus's ROG and Lenovo Legion Go. The primary and most compelling advantage of the Steam Machine concept is its openness and flexibility. Unlike closed console ecosystems, the Steam Machine leverages the vast open world of PC gaming. This means the access to an almost limitless library of games, not just those curated by a single console manufacturer. We're talking about tens of thousands of titles, from AAA blockbusters to indie darlings, retro classics, and experimental games that might never be seen on a console. The sheer span of choices is unparalleled. You're not locked into a specific storefront if the game is only available on Steam, GOG, or Epic Store. This freedom from platform exclusivity is a massive draw for gamers who hate being forced to choose sides or miss out on titles. Beyond the library, the Steam Machine offers unmatched hardware flexibility and upgradability, at least in the traditional PC concept. While the Steam Deck is a fixed piece of hardware, the underlying philosophy of a Steam Machine is that it's a PC. This means that users have the power to choose their components, like upgrading their graphics card, CPU, RAM, or storage, as technology evolves or their budget allows. Consoles, by contrast, are static hardware. Even the newest Xbox and PlayStation only allow you to increase your storage on the console. Once you buy a PS5 or an Xbox, you're pretty much stuck with your hardware for the entire generation. For enthusiasts who simply want to extend the life of their system, the PC approach of a Steam Machine is superior. You're not forced to buy an entire new console every few years. You can upgrade individual components as needed. Furthermore, the Steam Machine concept brings the power and versatility of a PC to the living room or on the go. This isn't just about gaming. A Steam Machine, being a PC, can do everything a PC can do. You can browse the web, stream movies, or run productivity software. While consoles have adopted some media app functionality, they're still fundamentally gaming devices. And the Steam Machine is a full-fledged computer. This multifunctionality adds significant value, especially for those of you who might not want a separate console from their PC. It consolidates your digital life into one powerful and adaptable device. The community and modding scene on PC also provide a distinct advantage. Many games on PC have vibrant modding communities that extend their lifespan by adding new content, improving graphics, or fixing bugs. Consoles typically have very limited, if any, modding support. For games like Skyrim, Fallout, or Minecraft, mods on PC are an integral part of the experience. They offer endless hours of new content and replayability. This creative freedom and community involvement greatly enhance the value proposition of PC gaming and, by extension, the Steam Machine. Finally, the openness of the Steam OS and Linux provides a level of control and future-proofing that is closed to console systems. While the Steam Deck runs on a custom version of Linux, the underlying principle is an open-source operating system. This means it's not beholden to a single corporation's whims for updates, feature sets, or long-term support like Windows OS. The community can contribute, develop, and ensure the platform remains viable and adaptable for years to come. For developers, it potentially offers more freedom in how they develop and deploy their games. They don't need to navigate the stricter certification process of console manufacturers or corporations like Windows. This open approach fosters innovation and can lead to more resilient and user-centric platform in the long run. The continued development of Proton, a compatibility layer that allows Windows games to run on Linux, is a testament to this community-driven approach. It is constantly expanding the Steam Machine's game library without requiring native Linux ports, which is a version of the game or application that is specifically compiled to run directly on Linux. In conclusion, the Steam Machine offers a concept that is a compelling alternative, rooted in the principles of openness, flexibility, and player choice. The Steam Deck has proven that a modern Steam Machine can not only compete, but carve out its own significant niche. The Steam Machine presents a powerful argument for the best choice of the future of gaming. It is undoubtedly diverse, and the resurgence of the Steam Machine is a clear indicator that players are increasingly valuing freedom and choice over tightly controlled ecosystems. So the console wars might rage on, but the battlefield just got a lot more interesting. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on this new piece of hardware, And if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and hit subscribe if you want to see what's next. Thanks for watching.